Something big just happened, and if you're a Pi holder who's been feeling unsure, losing motivation, or questioning whether this whole journey was just a dream, I want you to really pay attention. This is one of those moments where the game changes. Pi Network has just taken a step that could reshape its future in a way many people didn't see coming. While most of the world wasn't looking, Pi secured something that gives it a whole new level of credibility, a registered trademark from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And at the same time, its market cap has now soared past an impressive $3.4 billion. Now, I know how it's been for many of us in recent months. There have been stretches where hope was fading. We've seen dips in search trends, we've heard the voices of skeptics, and maybe at some point you even thought, is Pi ever going to make it? I've been there myself. But what a lot of people don't realize is that, behind the scenes, this project has been quietly building momentum. And today, we're starting to see that hard work break through into the open. Securing a US trademark isn't just about having a logo or name on paper. This is official legal recognition from one of the most respected government bodies in the world. It's the kind of validation that major companies and financial institutions take seriously. What this means is that Pi now has protected rights to its name, its brand, and its identity within the United States. That's a massive step for long-term growth, because it separates legitimate projects with serious ambitions from those short-lived coins that come and go in a burst of hype. And while this legal move was happening, something else was unfolding in the market. Pi's price recently climbed to the $43 mark, pushing its overall market cap to over $3.4 billion. For anyone who's been tracking crypto for years, you'll know that it's rare to see a project hit both a market breakthrough and a legal milestone like this at the same time. This isn't random luck, this is a strategic step towards something much bigger. Here's where things get even more exciting. There's strong speculation that BINANCE, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, could be preparing to list Pi as soon as this August. I've been following industry whispers and insider hints, and the signals are getting harder to ignore. Pi Barter Mall recently revealed that BINANCE has already integrated Pi payment structures internally. Historically, when this kind of integration happens behind the scenes, it's often a sign that a public listing could follow. Think back to what happened when OKX listed Pi. The price jumped, and traders scrambled to get in. If BINANCE does confirm a listing, there are already analysts suggesting that Pi could see a rally of anywhere between 100% and 300%, possibly even more. Honestly, considering Pi's massive global community and the growing attention it's getting, I'd say even those projections might be on the cautious side. This is why I always tell people not to drift away from the community. Don't just watch from the sidelines. Stay connected to the updates, because in crypto, timing is everything. You want to be prepared before these moves happen, not chasing them after the fact. Let's come back to why this trademark is such a big deal. Many people underestimate how rare it is for a cryptocurrency project to secure an official US trademark. This isn't something that happens often, and it's not easy to achieve. It offers a layer of legal protection that shields the project's brand from misuse or imitation. But beyond that, it boosts reputation in the eyes of potential corporate partners, investors, and major exchanges. Now, Pi isn't just a name floating in the crypto world, it's a recognized, protected, and validated entity. If we take a look at the numbers, Pi's circulating supply is sitting at around 7.74 billion tokens. Even with a minor daily dip of just over 2%, the fully diluted valuation is holding steady above $43 billion. That's a huge figure in itself, but what's even more telling is the daily trading volume, over $54 million. That's a clear signal that market interest is already strong, and that's before we even factor in the potential of a BINANCE listing. People are starting to wake up to what's coming. What excites me the most, though, is that Pi isn't just about price movement. It's not just hype or speculation. Behind the scenes, there's a real push to build an ecosystem with genuine utility. The Pi App Studio, for example, is enabling everyday people, not just professional developers, to create and launch applications on the network. That means real-world use cases are already taking shape. From AI-powered services to decentralized marketplaces, creators are building projects inside the Pi ecosystem right now. This is huge because long-term success in blockchain comes from utility, not just speculation. Pi is actively fostering that by giving people the tools to create. We're not just talking about what the future could be, Pi is actually making it happen in the present. As more people join in and contribute, the value of the entire ecosystem grows. And when the ecosystem grows, the token's value grows with it. Having watched hundreds of crypto projects come and go, I can tell you that many of them never make it this far. They talk about building utility, but very few deliver on that promise. Pi is delivering. For those of us who believed in this project from early on, this is the kind of moment that reminds you why you held on. We're looking at a project with the right elements for explosive growth. Legal recognition, an expanding ecosystem, a growing market cap, and a committed global community. There's also a built-in scarcity factor. Pi's total supply is capped at 100 billion. When you combine that with rising demand, and let's be honest, if Binance lists Pi, demand will rise sharply, that scarcity starts to really matter. It becomes a driver of value in itself. So if you've been quietly holding your Pi and wondering if it's time to give up, I'd say the opposite. The signs suggest that this is the time to stay the course. We're watching Pi evolve from a grassroots vision into a full-fledged platform with real-world use, legal backing, and serious institutional attention. If this news hits you the way it's hit me, share it with your fellow pioneers. Let them know that Pi's momentum is building, and we might just be at the start of something huge. Between the trademark approval and the potential Binance listing, I've never been more optimistic about where Pi is headed. The crypto world moves fast, and the ones who stay informed are the ones who benefit the most. This isn't just the rise of a digital currency, it's the growth of a movement. And it's only just beginning. If you want, I can also add more emotional storytelling and real-world analogies to make it even more engaging for a YouTube audience so it holds watch time longer.